We're back at episode 60, the 10th pick overall by the 49ers here. As we look around, we'll have to see what some of these later picks were like. See if Russell was okay. I mean, he's not going to be the best pick. Alright, so this is a right end. Rod Bynum. So he is a first right end. He was the 6th overall on the board. 49ers. I just don't think I needed a cornerback or a wide receiver. I feel solid with our... Ooh, there you go. So they took Deshaun Everett. Now, he was red, right? He was a red player. So I skipped out on him. He'll be a big one to look at from the Rams. 11 Rams. And the quarterback, not even the first quarterback, the second quarterback, Kirby Pete, 17th, took in 12th by the Giants. And it's your Dylan Gunn or Connor Cash. Every team needs a quarterback, pretty much. Another right end, Bison Millette, 24 years old. He was 7th on the board, taken by the Panthers. So that first quarterback is still on the board, and he's still going to stay there. This is the 15th overall player. I didn't look at him, so Heath Trent is falling for sure. Bucks. And next up is the Detroit Lions, stealing our coach. Took the middle linebacker, Dylan Leroy. Yeah, I looked at him as a possible selection. And up is the Titans, and the Titans take another quarterback. The 22nd player overall, the 5th quarterback on the board. The Titans. He skipped the combine, 21 years old. That should be a really interesting one. Another middle linebacker goes off the board. Trey Jones, the 23rd player overall. He's taken 17th by the Cards. Doing this in the dark is always fun. Where's the D key? Come on, I can't find the D key. Oh, cornerback. Craig Murdoch. Taken 18th by the Jets. I still haven't played the Jets series since I last talked about it so long ago. I just not interested. Right tackle. Anthony Moore is 27th on the list. Taken 19th by the Chargers. Interesting all the skips that have happened. Cornerback. 26th. Ooh, I think that was the cornerback I was looking at. So I think I just lost my cornerback chance. That's the Bills. I probably could have took him with the first overall pick. There's a left guard, Justin Combs. This is just getting uglier by the second. I might trade away this first pick. Or this pick. Depends. Justin Combs was the first left guard. 28th overall on the board. 2 picks before we get a tight end. Did I see a tight end on this board? The first quarterback still hasn't been selected either. Oh yeah, there we go. Diamond Forston, 25th overall. He was 22nd, taken by the Jags. And the Seahawks are on the board. Hey, look at that. That should be really interesting. That was the first pick in the draft on the board, and he was taken 23rd overall. Is it the next Aaron Rodgers? Is it Russell Wilson's replacement? I don't know. Alright, let's look at what we got available. So we got a left end, early first round talent in the second round. Mid first round talent. Oh my goodness. There's no way I can skip that. I gotta take this guy. We're just loaded at left ends, but maybe some of those left ends I signed don't make the team. Let's do it. This is it. He's from Stanford, a balanced 4-3 player. Here we go. Good paint. Hey, 5th overall, normal development. So, drafted him 24th. This kind of makes up for the other one. Oh, there we go. We got a wide receiver and a left end. Get this. So, Wesley Mumphrey here. He was 5th. I picked him 24th. He was 5th, so that's 19 spots over his draft position. Russell Davenport was picked 9th, and he's 28th, which is 19 spots over his position. So 19 is the lucky number. They netted out to 0. They're both normal development. So that's kind of disappointing to have 2 first-round picks be normal development, but they can be solid contributors to the team. I have plenty of normal development players that have worked out really well. I mean, Corey Turnbull, he's the normal development, and he's worked out to be a low 80s player. So, and he was a red too. So these guys got a better chance at it. His downside 24, but he's got some good power moves. Not very strong, so speed's decent. So we just got to get that play recognition and awareness up, and he should bounce up pretty good. Swim move, spin move, bull rush already. You guys give him high motor and, you know, top 25% of left ends. I'm good with this pick. I'm not disappointed. That's for sure. 5th in true talent. I mean, sounds pretty good to me. He's on my list of players too. That's interesting. That was the case, and I didn't even notice that. Huh. Guess I wasn't really looking for a left end in the beginning there, so we took him with the 24th pick. Packers. Okay, let's continue the draft. All right, Saints are on the board. Got some players still left in the top. Well, we got a strong safety and a free safety. And they took a left guard. Ray Elman, which is 29th overall, so 25th to the Saints. I do like 21-year-old players because it gives you a couple more years to get them up to speed, but this game's a little mean to the age. At 28, you start getting to be an old man. So Unger here is not on the board of the top 32, so I don't know anything about him. And now we got a right guard going, so there's a little bit of a run on offensive line. E2 is not on the board. And the Bears are on the clock. Bears knocked us off the playoffs, so I hope they draft terribly. Jinx, 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 jinx. Took a center. Oh, I think they took Trey Ballmer. He was 31 on the board. Bears. So Trey Ballmer, that should be an interesting one too. Highlight that in yellow. Discussion points. Right tackle, Reggie Hawthorne, 30th overall. Went to the Eagles. So, the other ones we wanted to talk about. This wide receiver. A linebacker Oh, we got another middle linebacker. No, I don't think he was on the list. Sorry, I'm kind of distracted looking at my list of discussions. Right end. Russ Whitehurst. He was a red player, 37th red player, taken by the Pats. The Pates. They played the Super Bowl and they lost. So, and here's our Super Bowl champions taking the free safety. 22-year-old, best combine in the. So he's an athlete. But that's all we know about him. 22-year-old athlete. And now the Redskins are on the clock as we start the new cycle of draft picks. Right outside linebacker. Not on the clock. Not on there. So Frank Jasper is the next wide receiver that's available. There are a lot of players still up higher on the board that haven't been selected yet. It's amazing. I got strong safety from the 11th pick, 2 quarterbacks, a left outside linebacker, and a wide receiver. We don't pick for a while, so there we go. Sheldon Horn just went. That was the 25th overall, or 20th overall. Chiefs. The Chefs. I did not look at Lakeith Stanley, the safety, but he is totally being ignored. Oh, there goes Malik Penn. Possible pick for the Packers. No, too far away. Chargers picking a lot of people. Just like the Raiders the other year picked all our players. That's what the Chargers have been seeming like they're doing. Another center off the board. So we got a strong safety and 2 quarterbacks left. And the Redskins are on the board. On the clock. Maybe I missed them taking the. I'm going to pause it for a second here and just look up the draft. Miss them. The Falcons are on the board. 2nd round, 7th pick. They take a left tackle. And the Vikings are on the board. And the Vikings are going to take. I think we're going to speed it up going forward here. A defensive tackle. Alright, I'm not sure. Let's pause this draft and just kind of hit the skip ahead. Next pick. Jasper. Oh, there goes Frank Jasper. 41st. He was 38th on the board. Broncos. He's a red player. Right end. Right, this cornerback right here. The Rams took him. He's a red cornerback. They took him 43rd. I just love his name. Kaliko Corner. It's great. Is that one of the quarterbacks? Oh, that's the 4th one. He was 19th on the list. Didn't the Giants take another quarterback before too? We're just selecting all the quarterbacks. Skip ahead in the draft. Ashley Bond, there's another one on the list there. So he was taken 45th by the Panthers. Corners are just getting ran upon. And there we go. That's the 18th overall player. Taking 48th by the Titans. That could be a good value pick. Next one on mine is 54th. So there could be a chance that Rouse or Creighton are taken. Oh, that safety is still available. Lakeith Stanley. That's amazing. So basically we got two choices here. We got this free safety. It's very athletic. He's got some good zone coverage. His man coverage is going to be terrible. His tackling isn't that great, but he's very athletic. Or we have this corner who's a mid-third rounder. But look at those C's all the way across the board. We got to go with the free safety as the better pick. He's the 24-2. That sucks. Let's see what we get here. 37th overall. Good pick. Normal development. Again, but athletic safety. So just got to get his play recognition up, and he'll have a couple of years to develop and be a backup safety. So there we go. Not too terrible of a pick. Oh my goodness. He was 56th. He's 37th overall, which is 19 above. So negative 19, 19, and 19. That is just really weird. Really weird. Weird. This is going to be the cornerback I was going to select if he was still available with my third pick, but it looks like the 49ers got to him first, so I'm not sure what we're going to do with our third round pick yet. We have absolutely no one in the third round on our board. That's worth a while, and we don't have a fourth, so the next one would be a fifth round. If we go to available, somebody selected that corner and I missed it. But so we got this wide receiver we can take a stab at. This wide receiver. This wide receiver. This corner. Makes me nervous. Run support corner. You see, there's nothing here. You know, I'm just going to trade the third round pick away for whatever the best I can get, and then finish the draft tomorrow. So, which will be instant for you, but for me it will be tomorrow. Let's look at our offers for this third round pick. Next year's second, a fourth and a fifth this year. Fourth this year, fifth next year. I don't have anything. This is a third, a sixth. Next year third, this year sixth, next year seventh. This is the winner so far. And this second round next year, I guess that's pretty nice, but I need some players. But they're next year, so that's a third and a fifth and a sixth this year versus a second next year. Second next year, third this year, sixth next year, second 58th, second 64th, second 53rd, a third, a seventh next year, so in an additional pick, an additional sixth round this year. The Bears are going to pick really high. New England's going to pick really high. Well, that's a fourth rounder. No. Dallas is going to pick really high. Cleveland is not going to pick really high. No, Cleveland was pretty good, actually. Cleveland's going to pick really high. I think I'm going to go with just the value picks here. Next year, third. Because the Saints weren't that great. A third is... Everybody's probably screaming like, you got to take the second, but you know what? Seconds haven't been that great anyway, so I'd rather take a chance on 3 players versus 1 player. So I'm going to take the Saints pick here and trade away my pick, but I got to mark it down on my sheet. So, bye. Well, guys, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to speed through this next part until I get to my next pick in the 5th round, and then I'll come back and let you know who's been drafted and on my board and who's still available. So we'll see you instantaneously, but for me it'll be a little bit since it's only the 3rd round. Okay, so there's not much to choose from on this pick. We'll just look at my watch list here. I might just go with the 4 safe picks in 6th round, 6th round, 7th round, 7th round, 2 strong safeties, and just see what I get. But man, that's a lot of strong safeties for no reason. It's not even a position of need. Or we go with the more scarier. Well, anyways, that's for the future. For right now, we're going this guy right here. Yeah, so there we go. A 66 wide receiver, 92 speed. He's gonna have a hard time making the team. Now I have the next 2 picks in a row, 184, 185. So let's see what we got on our list here. Aaron Kraft is still available. Just doesn't look good at all. We got 4 picks left. We go the safe route. The 3 greens. We can try the not safe route. So I am going to draft this strong safety and this right end and this cornerback. Though that combine is amazing. But he's the 5th fastest cornerback, so at least he's fast. I don't know if he's going to be any good, but I got to pick someone, huh? See what's got for availables. Got a bunch of wide receivers. Kind of skipped before already. This cornerback. These are 7th rounders, so if you're going anyone, it would be this guy, one of these wide receivers. Just a moment, please. I'm going to go with this corner. He's just really good in the statistics. Freak athlete. 94 speed. I don't know. It was worth a shot. Another stab at the dark. I'm not going to draft that strong safety. I'm going to go with another corner. And he's athletic and fast. So let's take a look at him. Alright, there you go. Another speedy corner that needs work. But, you know, maybe down a couple of years and then start moving them into the higher rotations. Got some years to work with them, so I'm okay with this. I picked up B.J. Ely, and it said it was an excellent pick. 95th in true talent. Picked him at 216. 4.3 run stopper. Normal development. This draft class, I have 1 pick left, and this draft class has been very average on the development, which means that are they just guys kind of thing, or so look at this, and a 95 true talent gets you a 65 over or 68 overall, so there's not so many 70s and above, but I can't complain with this one. He just needs some time and he should be pretty good. So let me just write this down and make our last pick, which is going to be that corner with the bad combine. Guys, and this is going to be the last pick and the last part of this episode. Here's the availables, and got this corner here and this corner. So we're going to go and draft, not him, not those. We'll just take a look at them real quick. Not those. I'm just gonna keep going down. Look at this guy, kicker 2.9, yay. 1.911, look at the punters. This corner's so low on the list. Man, he's so low on the list, I don't even know. Here he is, let's do it. Bam, low combine, let's go. Let's see what we get. Alright. We got a 62 overall. Yep. Good pick. No. Maybe I was a little too conservative. Anyways, that was the end of episode 60. And thanks for watching. And episode 61 will begin the new season. And we'll discuss the draft picks and whatnot. Alright.